Lamborghini organized India's first supercar track day at the MMSC racetrack in Chennai, but was one of the lucky few who got to spend some pretty quality time with the Lamborghini Gallardo. Here's a look.
Motoring editors? Well, they're generally nice guys. They let the journalists go to exotic locations, drive exotic cars and have a good time. But then there are few days every year when those conniving SOBs love to pull rank. Today happens to be one of those days. Why? Need I say more? So what exactly happens on a day like this? Well, you get to drive a car unlike any other car here at Chennai. A supercar. Would you believe it? Seeing a supercar, something like the Lamborghini Gallardo LP564 here at the MMSC. A track where it's not uncommon to see cows grazing by the side or pigs and their entire families. The whole 5-course meal cross the track at random.
While it can get scary if you're driving a Skoda or a Honda, no vermin is ever gonna cross the track on hearing something that sounds like that.
Now, we've never featured the Gallardo LP560-4 on the show before, so let me tell you something more about it. Under the hood is an all-new V10 engine with iniezione diretta stratificata, which I just love the Italians for. It's purely direct injection. And this engine comes from Audi, and it's the same engine that's used in the RS6.
Now I really don't know who's crazier. A manufacturer who puts that kind of power in an estate, or a manufacturer who puts that kind of power in something that looks like origami. But I do know the one I'd like to be.
Now you also get an aluminium body shell on a largely aluminium chassis. You get a 6-speed E-gear which shifts gears in milliseconds. And the LP560-4 is also about 20 kilos lighter than the standard Gallardo. And then you get 560 horsepower in a 4-wheel drive car.
But here's what makes all the difference. You see those two buttons? One activates the Corsa mode, which is like a sports mode. It primes the engine for more acceleration and quickens the gear shift. And the other activates thrust mode, launch control.
And that allows this car to do 100 kilometers per hour in 3.7 seconds. Does 211.4, you can do a top speed in excess of 320 kilometers an hour. Outrageous!
But this car is not all about going fast in a straight line. Its 4-wheel drive powertrain allows you to exploit its full potential without putting it into the barricade. And here at Chennai, on a track that's so narrow where you can barely manage to keep all 4 wheels on tarmac, it's quite possible to drive into the tyre wall. But we didn't. We managed to keep it all together, and we came out alive in the hope that sometime next year we can do this all over again.
We've driven Lamborghinis before, Murciélagos, Gallardos, and some of the most exotic supercars they make. But we've never ever driven a Lambo on a racetrack. And then to drive a car such as this, the Gallardo 564 at Chennai, is an epic event. So how do you participate in this experience as well? Well, here's what you do. If you have the money, let Lamborghini know that you're interested in buying one of their cars. So next year when they run this event again, they're going to get you down to Chennai, and then you can have a lot of fun. At their expense, of course.